been playing exclusives all day. Jessie got an ill fucking folder in his laptop, so all the new Gunna, Lil Baby, and Eminem shit that you never heard, I took it from his fucking hard drive. I don't know where he got it from. He was in Dr. Dre's studio last week, and he just airdropped mad shit. And I think Dr. Dre went to take a shit, and you know him, he takes really long shits with all that protein shake he be having. So he took like fucking 20 minutes, and Jessie T airdropped all these joints. And we've been playing that shit all day on Shade 45. Eminem channel. Jessie, what up, man?
That's crazy.
I'm sorry for that fucking wild intro, man. I'm sorry.
He just snitched on you crazy, Jesse.
I got a little 6'9". I got a little 6'9".
That was the craziest intro. I'm over here for a minute like, who is he talking about? I was like, is there another Jesse? I swear to God, I didn't mean no other Jesse.
You're a stealer, you know.
Yeah, wow, we're going to take it
Shit,
there.
that was
That's
good
crazy.
wordplay. Hey.
I mean, I would love to have been at the studio with Dre, but I wish that was true. So, yeah.
You ever been in the studio with these guys being in L.A.? You know, like, sometimes it'd be mad random out here. Like, a lot of celebrities walk into the shit, and you'd be like, oh, shit, I see Dre.
Honestly, man, I'm so far removed from the music scene, though, especially here in Los Angeles. I've never... not even
straight Hollywood. Like everybody's like Hollywood cats, homies, and anybody that's into acting.
Right.
That's where you're at.
Honestly, yeah. Most of the people I grew up with, like out in the valley and stuff like that, all the people that that's been around like just in LA 15 years. We used to hoop together, whatever, all that type of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we were always in the industry, so eventually those just became my people.
I mean, Samuel Jackson be spinning when I hang with him. He's spinning mad bars.
I wish I could say I'd be hanging with Sam,
Really?
Yeah, I wish.
I did 2 movies together. Y'all
just one? Well, we did do 2, but we didn't work in, we weren't scene partners in the other one. But
Got it.
But Shaft was the one that you interacted. Did he give you a lot of trouble? Because I remember I interviewed y'all about that like years ago. Y'all was being very, conservative about that. Did he treat you like yo, motherfucker, don't fuck up?
No, but he does. He does inflict pressure. He definitely lets you know that there is pressure. You know what I mean? That people are watching.
Oh wow.
And he's watching. He definitely he's very vocal about that. But I can appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I just in the way that he was challenging me on a day-to-day basis, they sort of just made me feel like, oh yeah, like you're right, I should be bringing it. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. He's very good at helping everyone understand the weight of what's going on. And that just sort of put a lot of things in perspective for me.
Did you have to kind of break through any barriers of like intimidation working with someone like that you grew up watching probably and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that was one. That was one for sure. But it happened early though. He like surprised me in my callback. I didn't know that he was gonna be there, and he was just sitting on the couch. So like that was the moment of like. You know what I mean? I got to get rid of this, like, fan shit, because, like, now, like, I got to actually work right now. And he was all business, too.
What?
He was all business. He cracked, like, one joke. And
He said, motherfucker.
that was it, nigga. Like, he cracked one joke, and then his face went serious, and he was about it the rest of the thing. So, like, I feel like that was a huge, you know what I mean? Like, I had to break down that wall and get comfortable real fast.
That's dope.
I mean, I fucked up when I first met Samuel Jackson.
What'd you do?
I invited him to my studio, but I didn't know it was daylight savings that day. So he was waiting at the studio for like 3 hours.
Wow.
So I finally get there.
Wait a minute. Wait, he was
New
waiting
York.
for 3 hours of daylight
only 1
savings. It's
hour.
only 1 hour.
He waited 3 hours. I don't know if you know Jersey. I was in West Orange. So
Okay.
I'm in Montclair trying to get to the city, and he's in the city. So he's waiting in the studio 3 hours. And then I woke up. I was like, oh, shit. Like,
Dang.
so I finally get there. He left. So I think he was doing a movie with he had to like rehearse with a violin or some shit, like some jazz movie he was doing.
Okay.
So I went to the Waldorf Astoria to meet him, just to apologize for like missing the whole day.
That's nice.
And then once I opened the door, I'm like, motherfucker,
Yeah, oh yeah.
oh
yeah, you know you're gonna get it. You know you're gonna get it.
Well, we ain't getting that in.
You know you're gonna get
And
it.
he won't leave me to this day with that story, but we've been best friends ever since.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
so in a countless interviews, Snakes on a Plane, this movie, that movie, you laugh, it's fucked up. You laughing for
It's just the math was making me laugh at first initially.
No, the math
I'm
was
just glad I wasn't the only one that caught it. You caught it too. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were definitely 2 hours late, regardless of what was going
It wasn't
on.
because of daylight savings.
Nah.
You was just late.
Middle
my
of the
nigga.
story, he was like, I woke up and said, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Oh, bet." So you was asleep.
Wait, did you tell Samuel it was daylight saving time? That's why you.
No, that's why I told him. That's why I missed the
He
whole
believed
shit.
that?
No, he
Nah,
told me to
man.
go fuck myself.
Yeah.
But he said everything's good, whatever, man. You came, I went all the way to his hotel, bum rushed his
Dang.
rehearsal. You know, they always
Yeah.
train you before you. I know you got trainers, you get paid
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to get training and shit. I hate these guys.
Why you
man.
giving the secrets out, man?
Yo, you guys, these guys get paid to work. They get paid to work out. They get paid to if they have like a movie role. Where
You
they gotta-
too loud, bro. Like, dang.
He putting out all the.
Michael B. Jordan, man, that nigga cut the fuck up because he gets paid to cut the fuck up.
So that's an incentive for y'all to
Absolutely.
to look good. They make sure they pay y'all so y'all can stay on it.
I think about it like this. If you were a filmmaker and you were hiring somebody and they needed to fit something, you like, this is the guy, this is the only thing that's missing that's going to really sell this thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you incentivize?
For sure.
You know what
for
I mean?
sure.
That's sort of just what it comes down to. Like, they'll
That makes
call you
sense.
and be like, look, you're not working out this much, but if you're willing to, we'll get you the nutritionist, we'll get you the trainer, we'll get you transportation, like whatever it takes to get you ready for this thing, because it's a lot riding on you.
Was there anything they ever made you or they asked you to do that you didn't want to do
In terms of like training and preparation,
for a movie?
well, yeah, with Survivor's Remorse, they wanted me to put on even more weight. I was putting on a lot, but I was a rail when I started that show. I was like 152 pounds.
I thought you were about to say a
6'1".
dress or something.
That's not Cat
Nah.
Williams. That's not Cat Williams. Man.
That's never come up, but it was just like that. And they were, asking me to put on a lot of weight. And I was like, I don't know about that. I can give it my best shot or whatever, but whatever amount of time it was and the amount of weight I said no to. And then I just,
That dress thing, is that real? Like, they really try to get.
What you mean, is it real? Like, what do you mean?
I'm just acting a dumb question here, but yeah, is that stupid? Is that real? I mean, every major actor wore a dress,
Honestly, I just think it's the media that's making it seem
overly too much.
Yeah, like
'cause it's
overly
acting.
too much. Yeah, exactly. It's acting.
Yeah, it's right now. You got a time where you got a lot of conspiracy theorists that could take something and run with it. You
Of
know?
course.
And you
I
just
mean, that's
need-
always been the case.
It's
though.
always been the case. But now it's amplified 10 times more. If you got one person that kind of supports a narrative, it could kind of go a certain way.
Catch like
So-
wildfire.
Catch like wildfire. So I'm sure, you got people asking those questions that probably get redundant or you probably get tired of, especially in the last recent weeks maybe. With the
Yeah, maybe.
interviews and all that stuff. How do you deal with that?
I stay out the way.
Yeah.
I stay out the way.
I mean, being young, you have to, right? Because
Yeah.
you worried about your future, and it's one dumb shit could just
Can ruin a lot.
and then
Can
the
ruin
media,
everything.
you might not even be meaning what you're saying, and the media just OD on it.
Yeah, that's true. You got to be careful with it. But at the same time, like being in this industry, we're also media trained.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like, so, I mean, if you miss those days at work, who knows what's going to happen? But for the most part,
I know. I was a
but for
little-
the most part, you know what I mean? Like, it's just how you guys come in and you do this, and like, how the flow of this is going to go. For the most part, we know the same thing. And when something happens and it blows up out of proportion, it's usually constructed or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You cool all the black actors out there? Like most of them? Like Will Smith,
Yeah,
everybody?
that I done met, I'm pretty much cool with everybody.
Have you seen his backdrop? I mean, his background. He's done movies with Mike Epps,
Yeah.
Shauna Arnold, Nia Long, Monique,
Oh, man. Nia
Danny
Long.
Glover, Gabrielle Union, the great
Dang.
Richard
It
Roundtree.
sounds crazy when you list it
Yeah,
off
I'm
like
like,
that.
God
That sounds
I'm like, who
insane.
hasn't he
You know-
done a movie?
You know
with?
what's
Dang.
crazy? All those chicks was at 50 Cent's mansion, yo.
Oh, wow.
Monique was?
No, not Monique.
Oh,
Wait, what happened at the mansion?
Yeah,
What did I
right.
miss?
No,
Don't tell me about it. Okay. All right. This is me. This is me.
I was looking out the window one time, 50 mansion,
Yo.
and I see
Yo,
one of those names like walking in the pasture, like it looked like one of those like
that's
Black
crazy.
Swan movies.
This
you know?
is at Tyson's estate? This is at
Yeah.
Tyson? Oh, shit.
Gallery Vancouver welcomes you to your new euphoria. Redefining your nightlife experience with the city's hottest live performances and entertainment. Gallery is Vancouver's first and only hybrid nightclub destination. A fusion of live performance entertainment and nightlife excitement. Designed with the vision of creating your most unforgettable nights, Gallery is a visual and sensory masterpiece. Make your night unforgettable with Gallery Vancouver.
This is a dumb question. Is BBLs allowed in Hollywood? Like, let's say if a chick comes and she's an actress and she got a BBL, what the fuck is the director gonna say?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, is that allowed?
It's a Tubi movie.
That's a good question.
Film.
I don't know what that conversation. I don't think I've ever been in the room when that conversation was being had.
Like ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure they sat across the table and they were like, "What do we think?" You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna address this? Are we not gonna address it? Like, what are we gonna? They analyze every detail of everything in every movie.
That's
Holy
so crazy.
shit.
I know they having that conversation. I just don't know. What
Is
it's
there
like.
an actress with a BBL out there?
I can't think of any.
Hey, I'm DJ Who Kid. This Who's House podcast episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting the help you need doesn't have to be hard, you know what I'm saying? BetterHelp is entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. And you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. You hear that? No additional charge. Therapy is a great way to not only improve your relationship with yourself, but all the relationships that you may have, whether that be friendships, significant other, family, or work life. Therapy is a great way to learn positive coping skills, build confidence, and overall empower you to be the best version of yourself. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit betterhelp.com/who today to get 10% off your first month. And that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WHOO. BetterHelp.com/who. See you there.
Before we get to the boys, man, this fucking guy, Cat Williams, I heard my cousin talk about him sprinting. Is he trying to like take the A train? Like he trying to beat you in that sprint he did the other day? What do you think about that, Phil? Is that Cat Williams trying to be A train?
I don't think he's trying to be
I don't
A-Train.
think he's trying to be A-Train. He was trying to show that A-Train is not as fast as Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. Hey, he might have me beat.
Yo, listen.
I'm not even going front.
After watching Cat Williams talk, I don't think there's anything this nigga can't do. He said he was reading like out the womb like 20 books a day, you know, and running a 4.2. So
what you saw that speed?
I wasn't doing either.
You being the A train, what do you think of that speed of Cat?
Honestly, bro, he's faster than me. Yeah. I just look quick. You know what I mean? I look like I'm aerodynamic. I didn't run track. Like, I didn't do none of that.
But you can hoop though, right? Or that's fake?
I be hooping, but I
Okay.
wouldn't say that like I can hoop. But I mean, yesterday I went to go hoop and I gave him a couple buckets. I ain't gonna hold you.
You be
You know what I
cooking
mean?
the other actors out here, like when y'all go hoop and shit.
I hate going to hoop because I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that. It's never hooping.
it's always something else.
It's let me be seen hooping. I don't like that. I just want to go hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to go hoop.
What position do you play?
Shooting guard.
Okay.
Probably not the best idea. Definitely not point guard. That's for sure.
You don't pass enough, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Nah,
I feel that.
bro.
It might be a light skin
Look,
thing.
man,
I'm the same way,
when
bro.
it touched my hands, I feel like it's gotta go up. In some capacity.
Well, the number one thing we were trying to figure out before you get here, are you like a kid from the Wayans brothers? Are you like secretly?
Am I a secret Wayne's
Do
brother?
you get that? Do you get
Never.
the Wayans brothers? Really?
Never, no.
I always thought you were like one of the. Cause they got
Really?
like 30 brothers
Bro,
and sisters.
listen, that seems like a great family to come from, man. I would not be mad at having that many folks on my
I
team.
mean, you gotta call Marlon or something, man. Get his ass on the
I
phone,
know.
man.
Cool as hell though. I fuck with them, but we're not no relation.
Was there any roles that you passed down looking back and you're like, damn, I wish I would have?
No.
No.
Nah, that's not how I.
No regrets.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck it.
no regrets. None.
And we're gonna hang with him real quick. We're gonna hang with him on Super Bowl because he bought one of the $1 million tables on the field.
Yeah,
so.
I spent everything I earned, and I got because I hear it's an experience. You know what I mean? What else are we here for if not to?
Why you didn't get the 400K one?
That's not the same thing, right?
He's not hurting from
Can
the
you
strike.
believe that? The $1 million
It's $1 million, bro.
just to be down there on the field is $1
You
million
gotta
for
pay
a
off the new
table.
stadium, man.
Yeah.
What is that
That's
for?
insane.
I don't get it. Is
I
it
don't
Taylor?
know.
Is it
What
Taylor
does it come
Swift?
with strippers?
I have honestly in Vegas, it might come with
Vegas,
every.
that might, yeah.
It might.
Vegas
I feel like you can convince him to do anything with some weed, bro. You just started your standards so high. He was like $1 million to come with weed. Like that's all you needed.
Yeah, we got some
I'm dead.
in the touch for you.
I got a question for from the boys. The Hero-gasm episode.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
This is the first time I heard. This is the first time I heard. You know me, I'm a perverted ass nigga, man.
Oh, so you love the show.
I love that shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yo, you guys were anti-suit. Yo, fuck the DC shit. Fuck Superman. I don't give a fuck about Batman no more. After I saw The Boys, I can't watch these regular vagina no more. I don't care about Batman. Fuck
He's
him.
not even a Marvel
Hey.
fan no more.
But he's watching like the 1982 Batman.
Bro, the movies have gotten
Like,
so
yo,
much
we got,
better.
we got
Like,
a lot.
The one
we
where
got
it's
a
in
lot
Hollywood
more-
Hills.
Let me ask you a question.
Please see Dark Knight.
When's the last time you saw a TV show, like a superhero TV show with an orgy in it? Like a
Man.
superhero orgy.
Right.
Talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
And give me the BTS
It looked
behind
real
that.
too.
The BTS of it,
Yeah,
man.
behind the scenes.
The BTS of that fucking scene. Oh my goodness. First of all, that episode had so much weight on it already because I feel like the fans kind of knew that was going to even they knew, you know what I mean? People who knew the material was like, "Oh, when." It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when you're going to do Hero-gasm.
What
So,
episode was that too?
it's 306.
Okay.
He remembers.
Yeah, 306. Boy, I tell you, when it hit my inbox, I said, "Oh shit, here we go."
Yo, here we go.
I said, here we go.
Go
Because
ahead.
you never know. You turn the page, you know it's in there. You like, what they gonna have me do in here? You know what I mean? You turning the page, sweating. But anyways, so that's BTS. You know, it's an experience reading it. Like it hit the inbox and immediately the group chat went up. Everybody like, yo, 306 is out. Like, what's up? Like it was almost like a book club. We was like, we reading it tonight. We gonna talk about it tomorrow. Like, let's do this. You know what I mean? So like, so there's that, and then we get to it. And we had a fantastic, shout out Nelson Craig, we had a fantastic director on that episode who just alleviated a lot of the stress.
Really?
He came in at it so cool, so professional, you know what I mean? And it just, because it's weird, bro. It's different. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm an actor. Yeah, I be doing all kinds of crazy shit, but like, there don't be 30 naked people at my job all the time. It's just not the case. So when that is the case, you're just like, I honestly don't know how this is going to go. You just don't know. You know what I mean? Because I think about me personally. I think about all of the preparation that has been taking place from whatever, weeks before up until this moment that I haven't been a part of. Like all the rehearsals and the background and like this. And in my head is just going like, what the fuck am I about to walk into? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Nelson just came through and he's like, all right, cool. So this is what's happening and blah, 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 blah. And like, we have this person who's known for this. And we have this happening over there so that you're aware and da-da-da-da. And let's map it out. And then we'll take everybody out, bring everybody back in. It just felt like a regular day at work. And it was actually like kind of nice.
Did somebody mess up on purpose so they could do it again?
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
When you do like acting training and for arousal, what do you think about like to not get?
Honestly, we've never
what I'm saying?
done acting training for arousal. That's like one thing that I feel like they sort of just drop you in the mix on.
So you can't get in trouble if you get hard.
Like, I'd be like,
Like, has a
I
woman
don't-
ever been
I don't
like, oh,
think-
he's hard? Like, no, no?
Honestly,
who do you think about?
if it's getting out of hand, you might ask for a minute. You know,
You
like,
got a
all right,
super-
give me a second.
you
Hold
got
on, let
that
me.
suit on. You got that tight suit.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
no, that shit-
yeah, you know.
It's like I need a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Crazy. That's crazy.
It's like, all right, we're good.
Nah, but people really be asking these questions.
They
like,
have
what,
to.
What
Like
happens?
what happens in those moments? It's so not sexy. Honestly, it doesn't, like, you don't really get aroused very often.
Because all the people around.
There's so many people around. It's very specific, and it ruins the moment.
Helps you? No?
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be terrible. I've had a lot of on-camera sex.
Who is your favorite on-camera
I will not
sex?
answer that question.
Speaking of killing somebody, I see you killed your racist Blue Hawk. How did that feel, man? Your character, man. You got your lick, man, from him fucking your brother up.
I did. I got my lick back. It was a big moment. It felt good. It felt good because we haven't seen that character make a decision like that. We don't see him make those kind of decisions very often. You know what I mean? So for me, when I felt like it was set. The stage was set early. You know what I mean? We sort of knew that he was going to be the guy that was going to piss A-Train off and something's going to happen. We didn't know what was going to happen, but we knew something. And, you know, I felt that early. So when we got to it, the only thing that I could think about is, like, where does he go from here? You know what I mean? And then I started to get really hype about it because that was the first time that he'd ever made a big decision like that.
That's tough.
And it always comes, especially on a show like this, it always comes with repercussions. You know what I'm saying? This show is very complex in the way that, you know, and I shout out our writer's room all the time. These guys and girls are geniuses. But the way that they have residual effects of decisions in this show is like the most exciting thing to me.
That's dope.
So when he made that type of decision, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do to him? Like, what's about to happen? Like, I don't know. I'm a fan, too. I'll be watching the show like a fan. So.
That's dope. I was going to ask you that, too. Like, do you get involved with the show from the outside, from a fan perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. To be honest with you, as much as I can, I try. Like, a lot of times, you know, I'm just backstory-wise, if I'm shooting something, I'm not working or whatever, I'll still go on the day and, like, watch, and you know what I mean, just see what's going on. On this show, I don't. Like, if I'm not in it, I would rather not see it until the end so that I can, like, watch as a fan.
That's dope, actually.
You know?
Oh, shit.
Do they allow you to give feedback in the writer's room? Of, like, what you want to see? And
Yeah. They ask us, you know, from the beginning if there's something, you know, on our minds, some of importance or something that's, you know, that we'd like to pitch, essentially. And then we have an ongoing dialogue with them throughout the whole series. So, you know, every time we get a new draft in, we talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, which suit you like, the blue one or the African one?
I like the blue one, man. I like the blue suit.
You like the African one?
I mean, the blue suit it feels like it's in my DNA. You know what I mean? When I was building this.
He might be a Crip. He might be a Crip. It's okay if Big U turns you out. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, I know you in L.A., but yo, man, I got blue on too.
Yo,
man, get out of
Blue watch on.
Yo, see, right. Yo, what's going on?
Right,
Big U got to him.
What's going on? But nah, I just mean like when I was building that character out, it was blue everything. It was shades of blue every day. So I grown to like it.
Will A-Train ever be cool with Huey?
What you mean? Cool like what? I think they cool now.
Okay.
It don't look like it.
These are all like fan questions and shit.
As cool as they can be, I feel like they're cool now, considering.
What episode are we on right now?
308 would have been the end.
Okay,
Last season you were, you were in a redemption arc, but you finally apologized to the girl you ran through and killed in the middle of the orgy and shit. So I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the Huey?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he got it off his chest. Huey got his lick back. That's in gentleman's world. That's being cool. Like now if I see you again, I dap you up.
Nigga, bitch.
You feel me?
I'm sorry, dog.
But you know, we done got through it. He done did a lot of shit too since then. We all cause he doing it for the right reasons. He done killed a lot of people. So
speaking of orgies in Hollywood, have you guys... All right, I'm out.
Yo, my wife jogs at 3 p.m. every Sunday. I'm gonna tell you which park. Run through that bitch, man.
Oh my God.
I thought it was.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy?
I did not expect
I don't think any of us saw that coming.
I did
There
not
was
see
a
that
crazy
coming.
twist on that plot right there.
Yeah.
But you want to know something that's even crazier? I hear that a lot.
Yo,
So much.
really?
Dudes at the airport, hey, yo, check this out. I'm like, first
really
of all,
think
who
you
are
can run
you?
through somebody.
Right, like something's going to happen. I get DMs from high schoolers like, hey, man, this shorty said no to prom. Like, do your job. I'm like, yo, chill.
Nigga said do your job.
Yeah, like, I'm not a
Work,
hitman for broken hearts.
Yeah, I was
you know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
now they got you the signed hitman.
Dang,
yo.
bro.
It's like, yo, go for
crazy.
a walk real quick.
How's it to work with Homelander, man? What's up?
Incredible.
Anthony Starr.
Anthony Starr, absolutely incredible. Anthony
Is he
Starr,
a maniac in real life? Is he crazy like that? Or is he...
No, he's a genius.
Wow. So he is a maniac then.
I mean, I feel like all geniuses are misunderstood. And I feel like Anthony Starr is absolutely a genius. I feel like Anthony Starr is excelling at a rate that's extremely impressive to me when I see everything that he's doing it with. You know what I mean? Like, because as actors, we all sort of wear like a backpack
Yeah.
of responsibilities. You know what I mean? When you walk onto a set, and his is huge, and he's crushing it.
That's dope.
I sing his praise. I think he's amazing.
Seth Rogen be laughing after the shit's over. Like,
Bro,
I can't believe I just did this shit. This shit is wild. Yo. He'd be like, yeah.
For the days where Seth's on set, it's actually funny because like you'll do a take, and in the middle of the take there'll be a joke, and you'll just hear his laugh off in the distance. And I'm like, bro, I know that sound can hear you. I know you ruined that take. He just don't give a shit. If it's funny, he's laughing. And I actually like that though. I respect that.
Yeah, I've been kicking ass since 2019, man. Like, did this like bring you into the cult like of all these weird fans, like niggas wearing your outfits and Halloween?
I was gonna say
Halloween.
Halloween.
Your toy. Do you have a toy?
They tag
I have
you.
a toy.
They tag you for Halloween.
I get I get tagged the most on Valentine's Day than anything.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
They
bro.
want you to run through somebody. on
No,
Valentine's.
kids are like high school boys be dressing up as A-Train on Valentine's Day and going to school.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That's hilarious.
I get that a lot. Halloween, of course, just like random stuff. I actually met this kid not too long ago who I can't remember what was going on with him in his life. I'm not really sure, whatever. But he watched the show and he wanted to run. He became like the #1 guy in his school for cross country.
Oh shit.
And so he actually his dad brought him to meet me. He was like, yo, everyone in school calls him the A-Train, blah, 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 blah.
Fire.
And he just like, he wore the suit to come meet me too. He wore the suit and he was like, yeah, bro. It was like, honestly, and then I just started, running track or whatever. And his dad was like, he's #1 now. And I was like, that's
Are you ever in
freaking
awe of
crazy.
that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still in awe of it.
Yeah.
I'm still in awe of it right now.
Who's the fastest guy now in the Olympics? Is it
Who's
still?
that? No.
I don't know. We need to get him some
know.
custom
Same
A-Train
boat.
shoes though. Let me find out.
Definitely.
Usain Bolt is not fast anymore.
Let me
I
find
mean, he
out.
don't run no
He might
more.
be
He's
wild.
retired.
Yeah, he's done.
Was he on a wheelchair? What the fuck he doing?
Man, the guy retired, man. You don't need to run his whole life. God damn.
Fuck.
Nigga said, yo, this nigga stop running. What the fuck wrong with him? What's wrong with this nigga?
Like he can't do nothing else in his life.
So you
Just
need to
got
find
one purpose.
You need to find out who's the fastest person and
I'ma
just
find
like,
out.
Just do some kind of like Pepsi commercial or something.
Right.
Put that shit out there, man. Before you disappear out of here, you ever had beef with Will from Independence Day? I always wanted to ask you that, man. Like because you actually came in this was it third or
The
second?
reprise.
Yeah,
In
the
part
reprise.
two.
Because Will was kind of tight that they didn't pay him to come back. So
Man, honestly, I never got a chance to have that conversation with him, and I wish that I did, or I wish that I can. But I did meet him. We talked about. He gave me his blessing on it. I met him at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Actually, which sounds crazy coming off my tongue right now, but
That is cool.
like I pause. In fact, big pause. But
that's a little salty, right? Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Fuck.
anyways,
Here we go.
it sounded crazy, but I met him there. Like that was right after I just got cast, and he congratulated me on it.
Was it fun doing Independence Day? It was
Yeah,
crazy, right? All the new effects and all the crazy.
Yeah, like that was technology I never worked with before.
So it's different from the boys.
Yes, the boys now, I feel like we've gotten even newer technology, even more like further advanced than when I was doing IDR. But at that time, they were doing things that I'd never seen and done before. So that was a crazy experience.
Do you think AI technology affects, or have they used that with anything new that you're doing?
I mean, I feel like they did a version of it with Independence Day.
Gotcha.
That was the first time that something like that was introduced to me. You know what I mean? And it had to be in a contract where they were saying, we're gonna scan you and then like we'll use you, like you're like, but in the movie though. So like they were just saying if there's a scene and there's a corridor that's 100 yards away, we're not gonna put you 100 yards away. We'll just use this digital version of you and have him walk to your room instead of you doing it. That type of stuff.
Got it.
But still, like it's been around for a long time. It's just now they're
trending now.
Yeah, well, it's trending now, and it's also I feel like they can do a lot more with it now. So you kind of have to have some rules in place. Whereas before it was like you could do the scan and put somebody way in the background, but you can't recreate a scene. Like it wasn't that good yet.
That's crazy.
It must be hard to do like the speeches before you go out. You know how they make like the main actors do like the encouraging
toughest.
speech. I know what you wanted to say. Yo, niggas, let's fuck these niggas up.
Fuck
Fuck these alien niggas. Let's
Honestly,
fuck out of here, man. They got you talking like a white person, man.
Those types of scenes, man. That's gonna be my mission in this industry.
To be able to say it.
Well, my mission in this industry will be to create an environment
Press the button.
for the actor that you can actually, I don't know, recreate that energy. Because when you do those scenes, you're just doing the scene and it's dead silent. You know what I mean?
That's
You're
what I'm
like,
saying.
let's go. And it's crickets. And you're just like, like, how do I, you know what I mean? The background ain't never heard the speech.
Yeah.
They looking at me, they're confused. They didn't know aliens were in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, those types of scenes are just so wild to film.
Man, white
They're
army boys.
so wild, bro. I don't know. I understand why we need them, but like I feel like I can do something to like help with the experience of shooting them.
On a serious note, we brought it up earlier. Jonathan Majors, he got fired. Do you like be worried about shit like that? Like what you got to watch, what you do, and
If he would have answered your questions, he would have been in the same position.
Why?
Did you know what you asked him earlier?
There's like some racism shit out there.
Nah, you asked him about the orgies in the house.
Nah, that's cool. I'm talking about like he got fired for like. Is it
What
real?
did he?
He
What
was
did
running.
He, get fired
he
for?
was running on camera
Mm-hmm.
away from his girlfriend.
They said something with like recklessness or whatever.
It was a
Seemed
domestic
little
violence.
unfair.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, it was a form of domestic violence, and I guess she maybe had like a fractured finger, cut on her neck, but it stemmed from her going through his phone or some ex-chick text him or a new chick or whatever, and she just spazzed out. But we didn't see it, and so I guess he was trying to refrain her from like beating him, and he runs. And,
Oh shit!
And yet he's lost all his deals.
I mean, at the end of the day, even though this is an industry where I feel like not a lot of information is put out to the public about how it works, I think at the end of the day, this is still a business, and companies they assess things like that in the way that they would for any company. I feel like, you know what I mean? So to answer your question, as just a person going through life, do I worry about these things? Absolutely. But no different than I would if I was working for a different company. Does that make sense?
Does it make you look at relationships differently?
No.
I mean, the one thing I could say is like, if, how we look at like rap artists, they always getting locked up, and we always ask ourselves, why are they always getting locked up? They're making all this money. They got a hit record out. They got an album about to drop.
Actually,
Now they locked
target.
up. They in jail.
Yeah.
Is it the same? And it doesn't matter what color you are in the music industry. Sometimes you just do fucked up decisions. Like this guy is about to be Kang, for Christ's sakes. Like he's about to fucking be the next fucking.
Yeah, but he's human,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like so it is normal to just be like, yo, I just did some fucked up shit about I ain't thinking like
Right.
in any fucking genre.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think people make mistakes, and we try our best not to.
Yeah.
But I think people make mistakes.
But you ain't getting in trouble with the boys. All that shit going on in that show. You could
Honestly,
shoot a
man.
chick and be like, yo, what?
They be like, hey,
I'm
Trey,
in the boys.
hey, Trey,
Hey,
Trey.
you know what's crazy? I won't get into details about this, but it's actually crazy because we've had like bad press. Like nothing crazy has ever happened to anybody on our show, but like our shows have bad press, and our show just spins it to like their benefit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's
It's like
funny.
Mortal Kombat.
Right,
Mortal Kombat
yeah.
was banned. Everybody was like, "This is the worst video game.
Dang.
Kids shouldn't play it."
Yeah.
It became like part of cult. It's like a cult classic right
Yeah.
now. You got to play Mortal Kombat. That's
Yeah.
why I hate this guy.
Bust
Because he
his
cooked you
ass,
in it?
bro. Yo, cooking him.
Do you
bro.
think Jonathan Majors can bounce back from this situation?
I think so. Yeah.
Like to that same stature? Like Disney,
He's
Marvel?
gotta do a movie
well,
with
it
Will
depends,
Smith or
it
something.
depends on what stature you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, do
Marvel.
you think he's gonna get that same role back? Is that what you're saying?
Not that role, but
But
Marvel-esque.
well, I mean, my viewpoints in the industry are probably different than yours, being an actor or whatever. But I feel like you can do something that's not a Marvel film and have it be just as big as a Marvel film. So, do I think that he'll have another opportunity that will be huge? I think so.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is like a gay scene or something. You'll be back in quick. Wow. Columbia, man. March 7th to 11th.
Yes,
this
sir.
is my first time.
You getting a BBL?
Me and
I mean,
He's trying to join the list.
taking a
Nah,
girl
go
to
ahead.
Yo.
he's not getting a
I like
BBL.
that
I hope
BBL.
not.
No,
I
no,
I'm happy for you.
No.
This day and age, everything's normal, right?
No BBL.
Columbia, March 7th to 11th. Shout out to Top Shelf Getaways. You've been
Yes, sir.
how many countries you been with these guys?
I've been on one abroad trip. We went to Greece.
Yeah.
I went to Greece with them. Shout out to Darius Blaine, man. That's my dog. We've known him for a minute. We did When the Game Stands Tall together, and we like became homies.
That's fire.
Shooting that movie in New Orleans. I was
Oh, shit.
young, and he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. And we've been cool ever since. And he's got this thing, and he's crushing with it. You know what I mean? He's
So,
creating this vibe.
So you're gonna say that me and you? First of all,
Listen,
I'm a
bro.
maniac.
First
I
of
just
all-
came from Colombia.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
yo, we went to Colombia in relationship and came back
Yo,
single.
everybody, all 8 of us went. 2 divorced, one divorce, kind of like
This was this year?
One definite divorce. Everybody broke up with their chicks.
Dang.
We were there for like 4 days.
What happened? What
You
happened?
know what happened? This is what happens. Who
Colombia.
What?
who kid uses his Instagram camera like as his personal?
I ain't gonna
camera?
film you though.
So like
I
he'll
see,
think
I see,
he'll
I
think
see.
that he'll record something and it goes to his photo files,
And it's
but he'll post
everywhere.
it on his story.
Dang.
I mean, it's like 3 girls. What do you want me to do?
No,
I
this
gotta
was
send
this
it to
year.
my kid.
This was this year. That happened?
Yeah. I just came from over there. I
started the
sent
year
all-
off wrong.
I send all my menage a trois stuff to my kids because I don't want them to think I'm capping. You know what I'm saying? You know, you tell your kid, yo,
When you
I
tell
just,
them like, yo, I got the sauce, they be like, yeah, right, Dad. Boom.
right
You know
here,
what I mean?
yeah. I FaceTime them with the girls in the
That's
bed
insane.
and everything. Yeah, I got
Crazy. Lying. He ain't
I swear to God. I asked my kid, he's gonna be there. Yeah, but anyway,
Anyways,
What are
so,
we-
so my dog's Darius, man. So, you know what I mean? He's a curator. And
Yeah,
I
I
rock
bet.
with him. I rock with him.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
to Greece with him. We had the time of our lives in
you went to
Greece.
Mykonos. You
We went
all
to
those-
Mykonos. We did
Fire.
Santorini. You know what I mean? We
What
went
you
up.
like better, Santorini or Mykonos?
Mykonos. I could move to
We
Mykonos
had so much
today.
fun there, man.
Today.
Yeah, it's really fun over there. I was there with Chris Brown. Crazy, fun. It's like everywhere you go, restaurants, everybody's
Yes.
having fun.
Everybody,
turning
it's
up.
like everyone's
never
happy.
turned down.
Everyone's in a good mood.
Did you ride the llama? They had like a llama. You paid. They put the
I ain't
bottle on
riding
a
no
llama. You'd be like,
nah, I need to do that though. I gotta go back.
I didn't know
All
they
right,
did that.
so there's I got a bone to pick with you, bro. Now,
Chris
we
Brown
went to,
rode
we
the
went to
llama.
Greece and didn't do the llama. Telling me Chris is walking around talking about the
Yo.
llama in Greece and I didn't even know about it. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Nah, it's sick, man.
Greece
But
Part 2 coming up.
what we doing for Colombia? I know I'm doing the main
What we
party
doing?
on Sunday, but in
Is
between.
that honestly, bro, I don't know what the itinerary is, but I'm sure it's gonna be lit.
Well,
I'm not really sure.
Whoever's tuning into us right now, go to my Instagram. The link is on there. I'm gonna have it inside the bio. I'm gonna have it inside the story. But you need to get your whatever. Well, you need to book your shit now before
Yeah,
it's
man,
too
you
late.
better
It's
grab-
March.
Hey, listen.
March is like
Grab
around
it
the
up.
corner.
I know. I was talking to Sarah the other day. I was talking to him, and he was mentioning that he'd been wanting to do a music festival type of thing for his birthday for like 3 years. So this is the thing he's sort of been putting together. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like a hell of an experience.
Oh,
I think it'll
shit.
definitely be worth it. It's like a
I
festival.
mean, my rider. I have 20 girls in my rider.